Hey, what's going on, y'all? Back with another one. This is Sunday Madness, the 45th edition, and right at y'all. Yeah, it's been a wild week. Yeah, interesting topics to discuss. Um, let's get right into it. I'll get my little thing in motion. In independent thinking, seriously, embracing being independent thinking. I believe the edition that is this week. We're going to talk about the political race in Georgia. I already voted last week, and we'll see how the results will come in tonight. And y'all stay tuned, and I'll let y'all know Wednesday night and how that thing won and humanism and all this other stuff. Humanism is a new topic this week on my actual content. And we're also going to be talking about different things. But Thursday Thrills, we're going to talk about what's recent. But the thing, the situation with, I saw a couple of interesting videos last night, and I had to say, I saw one with Umar Johnson, and he's absolutely right. And I had to give him credit with the money throwing back to old boy Kyrie. Well, the reason they did that, yeah, he missed the mark though. They're one and the same people I've been preaching on this side of the aisle for years, and it's all coming full circle. Everybody's is coming after those people, man. It's like you're taking that big risk. Very interesting stuff. But the information that George Macon had last night about that Mordecai guy, yeah, he started the minstrels. I mean, he's absolutely correct. Everybody did the research and all that stuff. And it's called Internet Rats, CO gangsters, and FBI agents and Rico Charlie. Yeah, it's a lot of snitches on the internet. They tell their business, they document. This is why it's called their matrix. They document everything they do, and they tell on their damn self. That's why most people ain't shit on all these platforms. And the reason why people document this shit, I've been saying the CIA and FBI has always been on Google and YouTube. I've been saying who controls that. They control entities of it. You say anything, you're out of here. They don't like guys like us because we're the bad guys to them. They think they're the good guys pumping up street music. And they try to say those are the bad guys. Get the fuck out of here. No, most people are blinded. They look at them as the good guys. I don't think y'all fucking understand. This is a corrupt world, yes, but people keep saying they're the good guys and say we're not. I just want correction in a certain society that I want function that works for me. That's my goal, and help to select people of my own. That's where I stand at. That's my principle. But outside of that, enough about me. And get certain people this knowledge, same with George, he's doing the same thing with his people. But I'm just saying for particular, why in the hell would anybody side with the deaf culture music that's destroying our people? And then the same people in the Vatican process slash them, the so-called of their names, that's Esau. Esau will always want to control everything. That's what he does. You play his game, it's called check and mate. They play chess with niggas every day. And he's right about that printing money shit. They can give you 50 trillion. This is what Umar said. I don't want to quote because I've seen that video last night. He said they give you 50 trillion and take half of that in the economy and you'll get something like 10 trillion. Subtract that. That's about right. That's about right. When he said that on a video talking about the Kyrie shit and all that, and someone posted on my subscription, that's damn near right. I said they ain't got power to print money. Yes, they do. Esau is very conniving, and the son of a bitch is crazy. He can be sociopathic, and he'll do shit to get attention. That's what he does. Y'all gotta understand something. This shit is about collapse. I've been teaching about the collapse for years and years and years, for decades, and I've been saying like people's doing our dirty work. And he said he wished Kyrie would sweat it out a little. Well, if he would have sweat out a little, he's right. He ain't have no friends. Those guys are caring about their fucking material possession, like these niggas on these panels and like we see online on YouTube on some bullshit. And I agree. And then George Macon, I'm pulling back full circle. What he's saying, they're both saying the same thing. I've been seeing brothers saying the same thing. What's going on? And I've been saying for like 10 or prior years. And this is not a bad thing. This is a great thing because now we get to see how fraudulent these niggas are online. They talk all this gangster shit, but ain't really about it in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't take these dudes seriously. I've been on that tip. You know what I'm saying? Even these pathetic spaces I've dealt with for 2 years. Y'all ain't did shit then, y'all ain't doing shit now. It's the same shit I've seen all over again. And y'all never gonna change y'all's ways because y'all gonna be pathetically stupid all over again. This is the type of shit that we're talking about. Now, since the content's here now, daylight's, back to our standard time, daylight savings time is what it is. I know people don't like podcasts and things like that we talk about. I know football season's in the building. I just found out the Astros won the World Series. Interesting year. They won a World Series. Not so impressed by that. I wish my Braves would have won that. What type of fucking uh, playoffs is that? We ain't gonna get into that matter. We ain't gonna get into that matter. Mafia Wikipedia. We're gonna get that out. Let's get the NFL. Okay. So Packers halftime. Lions 8-0. They whooping the Packers ass. Bears is going in. What else is going in? We'll talk a little sports, but we're gonna dial it back to what the issues was, what we seeing this last week. Bengals is whooping ass. Patriots is whooping ass. Dan Snyder is going to sell the Commanders, the military industrial complex, known as the Red. They call them Redskins, but I call them Deadskins. I don't care for that team. Fuck them. Eagles all day, bitch. I don't care who like it. But Titans and the Chiefs playing tonight. See, the Eagles played Thursday night. They already played. They already played. They already played. They already played. They killed the Texans in a close game, so they 8-0. It's kind of crazy, huh? It's wild. NFL's been a wild year. Phillies running away from it. Shouts out to my team, man. Yeah, Phillies running away from it. It is what it is, and it is what it ain't. So it is. Let me see something real quick. I know people don't like my ass right now, but that's okay. I don't give a fuck because everybody's trying to sleep in for this new time. The playback is always going to get my attention, and I'm not trying to trip off of shit right now. So it is what it is. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Fuck niggas is not gonna ruin my live stream for no reason. But the message has got to come out. But yeah, just like what George was saying, he was saying you have a lot of these agents and a lot of these clowns, these RICO charged motherfuckers. You're doing the dirty work for them. Talking about these wannabe gangsters on the internet, and you always had them, and they ain't about shit. That's why I don't take these dudes seriously. I don't speak on street shit. I don't document shit like on these Matrix phones that they be on, and that's how they got you. That got you some shit that you don't even understand. Like, people understand technology, yeah, but the shit that they don't understand, they got your mind fucked and act like they're intelligent, but and know about the crime more than you. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with those people. I just leave these people alone. I talk about real shit off air, yeah. But normally I kind of stop doing this shit because niggas stab you in the back. I ain't got time for that. I'm a type of person, I just look at y'all like, man, you just like fake like the rest of them. Just a bunch of wannabes. I can't take these niggas serious on the internet, and I just really can't. I really can't. I mean, they do shit, but they ain't gonna do shit because nobody's not going out like that. They ain't scared of no weak agent nigga. Hell, you'll be in the casket just like everybody else. That's why these bitch ass niggas belong in a fucking casket, and they do. And that's a fact. I don't say nothing. I just let someone else do it because y'all gonna be in the casket. Me, if y'all came at me in person, y'all ass would be gone. If it was all legalized, y'all would be executed on the spot for treason and being terrorists that y'all are. But that shit ain't gonna fly over here. On this channel, I'm knocking y'all shit loose over here. I say what the fuck I want to say. Y'all cowards. Go suck your master's dick. Should I say some Jesuit and slash, you know what, EW's dick all day. Y'all one and the same to me. Fuck every last one of you. But that's why I'm gonna end that right there. Because I get so tired of these COINTEL collaborator agents want to dictate everybody's content, but they can't. That's why they're nothing to me. The last thing we need is worrying about them trying to sabotage everything. That's all they do. That's why they're not going to make it in the future of Armageddon because they'll be in the pile like everybody else. I'm saying something that's profound years ago. I stopped fucking with a lot of people years ago because they kept stabbing me in the back because they wasn't about this revolutionary stuff we was talking about. We was speaking that shit 10 years ago when it wasn't fucking popular. 10 fucking years ago it wasn't popular. Now you got guys like George Macon said he's been helping his the kids for years. Great for him. They're gonna do things and they're gonna spread that word. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what my channel is based off on. The old videos I've done. I've done the legwork. I've done the groundwork. Now I'm speaking it through this microphone and telling y'all that shit ain't changed. We still got to maintain who we are is now. So we got to stand on it. Now Umar said something interesting about the people last night. Like I saw his little clip last night. It was like a hour long. And talk about Kyrie's gonna meet with those people, right? Well, but you gotta understand he gonna meet with Esau, of course. What people don't understand, he's right. They don't know how to fight correctly. But here's the thing: it's not about fighting correctly. It's going after the right people. See, what y'all going at, y'all going on the left side of those people. So what y'all doing is you're playing the learning game, and then the Jesuits is right behind you, taking your shit out. They run everything, man. They the entities of controlling that fake group. And the other fake group that's in the desert with the turbans on their fucking head. But you got to remember, they all in control. They play both sides of the argument. But remember, they got the media on deck to destroy you and everybody else, and that's what the whole purpose is about. So when Umar said they don't need your money, they can get all that back to 25 trillion to put it back in the economy to fix it if they wanted to. Quiet as kept, niggas ain't going for that. They're not going to take that risk, especially celebrities. They're not going to take the risk of sabotaging their careers over some bullshit like that. So basically, what Umar is saying is, you tried, but not everybody else is trying. So I'm saying, like, and then George was right. Yes, you got a lot of agents online, offline, and they're going to sabotage the black man any chance they get. But that's the whole purpose. That's what they do. They don't care if we try to change the world or whatever. So they don't care about none of that. So quiet as kept, you know, what he said last night. I saw, was it not last night, but I saw his replay of the hour he did talking about those individuals, talking about Takeoff and all them people. But we're not speaking on Takeoff. We're talking about individuals like that. Yeah. So everybody's bringing that shit online. You don't document who you are. That's a big no-no. You don't document who you are. And that's a big no-no. But they do it all the time. Niggas document who they are all the time, 24/7. You see it on other panels I've been on. They talk about it. Even that, who's watching. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of doxing is going on. And you tell on your damn self and it's over. See, where I'm from, you get body bag on that. But now it's like, you can't do that no more. They're infiltrated. Just like we see in the 60s all over again. But see, the internet's the great equalizer. That means they infiltrate all your shit. I don't speak on a lot of dumb shit on here, and I choose not to. And I don't go back and forth with idiots on here. It's a waste of fucking time. Because 9 out of 10, he's an agent. 9 out of 10, he's a fucking agent. So I don't know. And I learned my lesson 10 years ago. I'm not doing it again, and it will never happen again. I'm not fucking with bitch ass people on the internet. I'll drop my knowledge. That's it. If I'm on a panel, but outside that, I'm not gonna argue back and forth with no bitch ass nigga that's controlled by somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's on the take. So I'm going for blood this year, and I'm gonna spill it in the near future because this shit can go any day now if they wanted to. Because we're in the grassroots of Armageddon right now. Because Armageddon is any day right now because anything could pop off in the near future. I'm saying this for a fact. A lot of people need to move on from this shit. It's gonna happen in any day in the moment. See, that's why people get caught up on the wrong shit and try to talk about certain people. Certain people are the same people that's always been. They made up that name so they can hide their little bullshit, what they used to do a long time ago, and controlling us for years and years in certain parts of chattel slavery. So we got to get to the point knowing history now. Shouts out to George bringing up the information about Mordecai Noah. Yes, he's well known for the minstrels, but he ain't the only one. It's a lot of them did it. He's controlled by another entity that they never used the term, the EW term. No, that was made up years later. I try to tell you that history goes back when they were gangsters. You have to go back when they had Bugsy Siegel, Mickey Cohen, and who else they got? Meyer Lansky. That's the people that they represent. That's the people who they are. And they move like gangsters like they did in the 40s. They kill us with drugs and pump with morphine. That's the whole shit they've been doing for years. The crack cocaine shit, they was involved in that. So again, we're not tripping off of what Esau has done. Esau will always going to be who the fuck he is in the day until till time. He's not going to give up his rulership. Yeah, what's going on? Salute. And that's just who the fuck he is. He's been doing this shit for years. Now, I've been saying this for the long time, for 10 years, and I don't give a fuck what nobody says, but I agree with certain brothers' points like George Macon. Umar is not like a brother. I don't care if he be on that C word shit. But that's just what it is. The whole purpose, what he's doing. And yeah, Kyrie showed his hand, but Kyrie's actually exposing something that hasn't been said in years. Now, Umar is correct on that. Yes, him and Kanye, Ye is going after the system they have problems with. The same people, the same power structure they have. And I like how you use the word, I call them the so-called untouchables. Now, the people think in the world they call them the untouchables. That's what we're gonna call it. We ain't gonna give them the J term because they've been misusing that term, and we're not that term either. They made that up. Don't play their game. Be the opposite. Be Zion. Be that zeal to crush them. So you beat them with action. You don't beat them with words and paperwork. They got you on that. Spilling blood is what matters. That's how they respect you. You spill their blood, they ain't coming back because it's not much of them left, and they know that. And I'll tell you a secret: they need niggas more than they do anything. They don't care about their own people. Don't get caught up. Oh, they care about the people. No, they do not. They care about their own interests, and the people that's older generation know they want to control certain people so they can stay alive, just like everybody else. And it's the same power structure that has always been corrupted for years and years, and nobody wants to change it. Why? Because niggas is blinded like zombies. They're dead, for Christ's sake. Why do you think Daylight was correct about it on his live stream? I saw his live stream in the battle rap. He was saying, yeah, they're just taking up space. They're taking up fucking space. Like you got in the so-called manosphere shit. They taking up space. When we was rocking this shit years ago, we was spewing that red pill spew. What are they spewing on? Bullshit. You talk about relationship, you're saving the content. You're giving them the agenda. See, when you talk about that, the deaf culture, all that bullshit, that's their agenda. They, long as you don't talk about how they rule the world or conquest and under their noses, and if you work alongside of them on the contract, you can't say what the fuck you want to say. Just like monetization. If you're monetized, you cannot say certain people's names, especially them, because, and not just them, but them and the other people, they're really one of the same. There's no such thing as them, but you better not say nothing because you get assassinated on here and that's it, or they make you disappear. They do this shit, man. This is a chess game out here because anytime they play that chess game with you, they're not playing with you. See, if you join any society, any secret society, they'll tell you, even the entertainment, any of that shit, you got to be mindful they're using you. And you sign the contract, that's it. There's no way out of it. That's forever. It's like family. It's like the mafia. You have to understand they play based off mafia rituals and rules. Their rituals is based off the mafia. See, What they do is they're the mobsters. They let you know. See, I remember back in the 40s when they controlled niggas, man. You ain't had no power. Only power you had is spilling blood to get up under you. But you got to understand something. They've always been conquestful like that. This is who the fuck they are. I've been knowing this for like years and years, and I destroy and debate them all the time, right? But you got to remember, years ago, they have not stopped, and they still have not stopped. This is why Kyrie and Ye is fighting against the beast. We've been fighting for years and years online and offline too, as well. Offline years before I came on YouTube in 07. They have not stopped. Even the church people I used to go to, and I stopped going to church in 09 when I was 21, the Christians, they are like a conglomerate. And they send their money all across the pond. And they got hidden banks that they can't be taxed. They print the damn money. So I'm glad Umar said that. I'm glad he told that part of it. Yes, they can print money to survive. They try to say printing money's bad. Remember when they said printing money's bad 10 years ago? Bullshit. They control the fucking printing press and money. They don't give a fuck about no money. They care about their likeness. I've been saying this shit for years. The number one thing they care about is likeness. Likeness is their wealth. Everything else is secondary. I told you what I said about trillionaires. Trillionaires on the goddamn planet. And who else? Billionaires controls person, place, or things. And then millionaires control their things. That's it. They care about materialistic shit. That's what millionaires care about. A lot of people say they care about that. No, they care about materialistic things. Billionaires control people, person, place, or things. They control nouns of people. They control nouns. That's anything that's in existence, nouns. And beyond the nouns is trillionaires, the people that runs this planet. They control every fucking thing. They don't need your money. They don't need no donation. They're just going to make an example out of you, and there you are. And that's how they're going to do it, and they're going to use that to control you. That's how they get you. That's how they break you down as a fucking syllable, and that's how they get you based off the psychological damage. That's the game they play. They conquest, and they kill and destroy. That's what the fuck they do. And I'm tired of niggas don't understand that they play the learning type shit on your head. This is what they do, man. They ain't stop. And y'all speaking it for me because I don't have to say it. I know what's going on. I've been on this tip for years and years and years. And since I came back to these certain spaces, y'all talking about the same shit. We want to see what y'all gonna do, but y'all ain't gonna do shit. At least George Macon knew what the fuck he was talking about. I know. I'm glad the times are set back so we can concentrate what's going forward. Because I think they're gonna try not to have this again in the fall. That's why I heard. If they gonna vote on it, or this is gonna be the same. But if they, the Gregorian calendar is so fucked up. It's basically Roman, and y'all still don't know what's going on. That's the thing I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the problem of people. See, people get caught up on the wrong shit. They get caught up on the wrong things, and then they get caught up on some bullshit, right? So basically what I'm saying is, why bother? Huh? Why bother? So you're basically saying, I don't care about this shit, but we're going to fuck people's lives up. That's what I'm saying. So what we're saying is, in so many words, why bother in the first place, right? But you got to understand something. This is the real shit. Coming from me, telling you how this shit is over. Collapse is here. All it needs is the physical riots and all the other shit, and then the exposure comes out. But a lot of people get caught up on the wrong shit. But that's okay. That's okay. And I think people don't get caught up on that shit, and that's cool. I know politics is not for everybody. You got to look at every aspect. So 2024 is going to be a great year. I told you what's going to happen. This is all about 2024, what Ye's doing and Irving's doing. Because everybody's waiting on the next election. Because, see, this year is it's a little bit of a wash, but we'll see what this year is going to bring and next year is going to bring. Because I'm not going to say much next year. I'll do some content, but it's going to be political content and current events. It's my same old, but I ain't going to do a whole lot. I'll be doing a lot of pre-recording and just drop some and then just drop it in there because these Sunday shows will last of this year, and I'll make that stand in December. So enjoy them now because I'm gonna drop some different Sunday content, and that's it. Because the Sunday Madness will be a wrap, and then I'm gonna focus on the Independent Thinker series. I'm gonna probably do something with that next year, make it a daily thing. I'll make that a daily thing because I made a decision because I'm gonna try to push that as I can. And then the Wednesday content, I'm just gonna go probably pre-record, get my certain messages and ideologies I done come through, but we will get that on deck. And I promise you we'll get that on deck. And that's just the thing about it. And I believe it's a matter of time what we're seeing right now. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I look at it. But anyways, let's see something real quick. I don't want to hold y'all. Let's see something real quick. That's what we're seeing right now. Yeah, I'm trying to see what's going on here. Let's see something real quick. Okay. Yeah, we'll see something real quick. Okay. Okay, I'll try something different. Okay. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna get my sound in order. But but that's just, but Sunday Madness is pretty much what I'm seeing right now. But like I said, Umar was saying that so many words that people get caught up on the wrong shit, and then they always talk about reparations. Let's speak on reparations. He said, "Put the money at the bottom, not at the top." That's what he meant, right? When I heard him say that, and then he's absolutely right because they could print that and depreciate its value to 10 trillion. If you want 40 acre mills and the 48 acres in a mill, they're gonna give you 10 trillion. They ain't gonna give you like, and the rest of it goes to the economy. and try to screw you over. He's right because basically he was saying last night, like I saw it last night, and the way he posted that hour long, it actually makes sense because why in the hell would you want that type of money and then there you are? I mean, that's some crazy shit, right? He said he was on Kanye West and Kyrie. It's about this dev seek the worldwide. Yeah, I was watching it. And George Maker was talking about internet rats, CEO gangsters. Yeah, CEO gangsters, there's a lot of them in the record labels, FBI agents, and RICO charges. Great points on what both of them dudes said. And it's let me know I've been preaching this shit for years and you can't trust nobody. I've been trying to tell a certain individual last year that shit's been going on. I don't know why the fuck niggas want to ignore that, especially sorry ass so called red pill spaces. See, you gotta understand who the people you fuck with. So I have to be careful who I'm talking to on those panels because I'm very and I always ask questions. Because I'm the type of person that's gonna ask questions and challenge shit what people say. And if they get off the shit, I crush them anyway. I got my own platform, yes, here, but this ain't really much. I can go other platform. I just heard Rumble say they got live streaming. I ain't interested in Rumble because I don't know if my content will last on there. It depends on what I'm saying. That's a whole nother thing. So if that's standard proof, then there we are. So we're gonna go around and say what the fuck we're gonna say. But that's just how it is. You know what I mean? But you got people on this internet shit, especially YouTube, because it's mainstream, because you got a lot of idiots that nut ride it all the time. And that's just what I expected. I expect people to not like and not care or whatever. I know people don't care, and I don't complain people that don't view my shit. The playback determines how and when I'm gonna move. Get what I'm saying? Catch my drift. That's how I look at it. See, y'all look at things wrong. What I'm simply doing is doing the right thing. See something for a minute. Let's see something for a minute. And that's how I look at it. Ain't got no switches. I don't know about that. I got the ones I got. Works. So it's pretty much, the recorder. Hmm. They talking about music. But like I said, when you got people talking about this stuff and then they just panicking what's going on, but no, they just doing whatever. They cut ties with him and he's cutting ties with the Nets. Kyrie's doing what he's doing. It's not something I will say it's wrong, but you got to be mindful of that. Yeah. Let's see something real quick. And that's just how I look at it. But Me talking about this stuff for years and years and about certain people in power and how to move different. Some people say get their money up and all that. Everybody's doing that. It's what you're doing to have a systems in place to keep in power. They're interested in power. They're not interested in everything else we care about. See, we care about frivolous shit. That's why we so stuck on shit. I know people care. Oh, that's important. That's important. No, you're a fucking slave to their system. I can't trust a nigga like y'all. But y'all niggas, y'all be on some bullshit. But it is what it is. Y'all spew the shit, and then you wonder why y'all got problems. And that's just what it is. That's how I look at it. And I'm just saying, like, people need to come on with the shit. Let's see something real quick. But but that's all I got on the Umar thing, because I think, and then what's the other dude? George Macon, and then he was talking about that. A lot of these dudes, they just gonna get caught up in the shit that they always been. So it's like you expect them to do more. But that's how I look at it in terms of what they see and what they don't hear and don't like. That's how I'm gonna look at it. And then basically you're gonna see some things that's gonna come around and expect much from people. Right? That's how you gotta look in certain aspects of what you're talking about, right? But you gotta make sure everything is okay and intactful and things that you're gonna come in a workspace. But that's how I'm gonna look at it. And I'm just like saying, look, if y'all ain't gonna do it, stop wasting our times, man. It's some serious shit what's going on. Because you got people fighting for their lives over this shit and expect people to change, but they're not gonna change for the better. Like he said, they care about that materialistic bullshit. And they've always cared about that materialistic bullshit because it's who they are. They're not gonna stop and think that someone else is gonna come through and say, hey, are we gonna change right now? You know what I'm saying? But that's just the whole purpose of me saying what's going on in the world. But you gotta understand something right quick. Those people that's in power like that, they've always had power, but they would always could be known as gangsters all day long. But you gotta understand that's just how they get down and dirty like that. You do contracts with them, they got you. Once it gets you in the contract, it's over. You sign your death sentence. Think about it. They want no donation. They don't want no 50,000 from him. They was trying to humiliate. They try to humiliate Kyrie and all those guys. Humiliation. Mm, little tongue twister there. Humiliating our brothers or whoever. You know, it is what it is, and that's what Esau does when they try to humiliate the actual thing that we're best at, and other things, but intellectual knowledge and all the other stuff. But that's what they try the best to do. They try to break us. But the ones that is already broken mentally, they get caught in the crossfire. But see, they expect us to change and be different. But the ones that don't change and they stay in the same rut, they're always going to be in the same spot. So change comes with effective movement. But it's nothing wrong to have a proper change if you have this sort of pattern. But yeah, we're not liked for a lot of reasons, and George is right. And there's a reason why we're not liked, because we tell it like it is. We see shit for what it is, and we break down syllables and symbols of what they do and how they move and operate. They don't like us because we tell it what the hell most people would think. That's the thing I'm just saying. So why don't we don't understand this? I don't know why. Because you got people get caught up on the same dumb shit worrying about that pearly bitch and these cunts out here, these whores out here. They're distractions. Pearly's doing what she's supposed to do. She's bitch slapping you uh niggas and these hoes, basically taking y'all's talking points and flipping them on you. She's no different than the ones I've seen lately. Synthetic G does the same thing she does. She's just doing it in a nice way. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not saying nothing any different. Sound like y'all. And the talking points sell. And the audience don't fuck with y'all. Her audience don't even fuck with niggas. They just use niggas as bait. She's pandering to black men. That's all she does. And she looking for a come up. And that's what she always been. She looked for a come up to survive. So I'll be right back. All right. But yeah, that's all she looks for to come up. But shouts out to Absalon and everybody, peeping the game and seeing what she's doing. But she's been doing that. She's always gonna bitch slap niggas back and forth, and y'all just get caught up on the dumb shit. And that's how she got y'all. Just like these people in power, they do this shit to distract you. They're trying to see if they can break you, and they've been doing this forever. Like they show their hand all the time. Yes, the majority they people's narcissistic and stupid, but the top, a bunch of sociopath beasts that they are, doing their bidding to sacrifice us every day. They don't give a damn. They don't give a fuck. That's what Esau does, man. He doesn't stop until he drop bombs on you. He ain't playing around, and he's not playing with you. And you better be on your best to understand that he doesn't give a shit about anybody but himself. But that's the whole purpose. That's why he's got all distractions. He's got the NFL. He's got everything in course, in motion to see what's going on. But y'all gotta understand that stuff ain't going to stop. Ain't gonna stop until he gets what he wants, and then there we are. So it's pretty much the same that I've seen all the damn time, and you expect much from anybody. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is. That's how it is. So that's been going on, and I've been on the election. I mean, it's close with Walker and Warnock, and it's going to be an interesting race. I'll talk about it this coming up Tuesday. Independent thinkers here. We got to think outside the box. But yes, we're going to talk about the politics aspect. And they had like this time voting, they got all these questions after you vote your candidates, ask about taxes and all that stuff in the state. And I thought it was ridiculous, but no, I read the whole thing. I actually complete the whole sheet to get something out of it. They can send me something in the mail. So it's like, we see this stuff a lot, and then people get caught up on the dumb shit like they always done. And that's just basically what it is. So, oh, this bitch is crazy. We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, they try to. Yeah, Goldie Taylor is blaming black men for anti-Semitism. Man, fuck Goldie Taylor. She's sucking a Esau's dick right now. Fuck that bitch. Fuck these coons, man. I said what I said. I said it. Fuck these coons. These retrobate coons, man. They're gonna be gone too in the future. Anybody that's against us is gone over here. I don't play that bullshit. Take that retrobate spirit somewhere else. And she looks like a fucking cunt, a whore. But anyways, let me stop because they gonna try to say, "Hey, you said that word." I don't give a fuck. Fuck that bitch. She's one of ours, so called one of ours, but she's a cool man. Fuck that hoe. All these hoes get on my nerves, especially these media whores. They got always something to say about the male gender counterpart, but they ain't did shit for they damn. So y'all need to get off this feministic patriarchal bullshit. That shit is not helping you. You're losing your fucking minds over that shit. And y'all never gonna live up to what it says in standard, especially from white women. It's, you cannot say nothing about the white woman. Ah, that's a lie. Yeah, you can. And she's got issues. She's trying to conquest to get rid of everything. She'll collapse this whole society if she wanted to. You know what I'm saying? And that's how feminism is going to get down. See, women don't care about nationality and race. They don't. They don't really care. They just want power. They care about gender. Outside of that, it's over. Gender is what matters. That's how these dykes come about. But oops, excuse me. Oops, I said it. That's how they think. It is what it is. But people just get caught up on the wrong shit, and they be like, wherever, and try to blame us. Man, the fuck out of here. Goldie Tay is another broken bitch that's been ran through. Ain't nobody caring about her, and she ain't fucking her husband. She ain't fucking nobody. She's got a husband. It don't mean nothing. She's still a whore on the media. She's sucking people off, and that dude's about to get his brain splattered like a biscuit. Like, get your life right, boy. Know your place, boy. Know your place, boy. He a slave. He's a tailor monkey to them. Might have to try that out. Yeah, I'm going to invest in the 2i2. Yeah, I might have to get the 2i2. Yeah, do something. I'm going to get the 2i2. I'm going to get the 2i2. But it is what it is. I just going to keep it real with y'all. But that's just how I'm going to get down with it and expect much in to whom much is given. But it is what it is. You see people, you just get caught up and you be like, all right, this is what it is. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all right now, but it's been bad over here. It ain't been bad on my end, but it's been bad over in these elections. People get emotional, they get attached on the wrong things, and then expect people to just come through and just talk about their little shit. But you got these bitches trying to say it's our fault, it's our fault. No, 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 no. You have females that went against the power structure, but it wasn't that many. But you got these coons want to protect. I love my master. I love him. I love my master. You know, try not to get nothing hasty. Yeah, man. Niggas kill me trying to love something that they don't love. I love my master. I love my master. And I'm just want to tell y'all, I don't give a fuck. You do what you do. Do what you came for. It is what it is. Yeah, man. Yeah, but that's just how we're gonna look at it. Yeah. I'm over here chilling, but I just downloaded Mafia 3 this past week. Reminisce like I played on the PS4, and I got some new avatars on the way this week. Y'all be tripping for a minute. Y'all gonna be tripping for a minute. Y'all gonna be tripping for a minute. Y'all gonna be tripping for a minute. So it looked like, yeah. And I'm looking at the collectibles I found. It says communism reaches the stars. It's old shit, old posters. They said they've been on the moon. Said China been to the moon and Russia been to the moon. It's actually some facts there. They dropped some hints. Equality forward for all. Yeah, this game tells on itself. For a brighter future, cut down capitalism. Yeah. Glory to Soviet science and technology. Uh oh. Show them they've been in space. Someone's trying to tell me that in the parade years ago when they had to split. I think it was 2014, I believe. Freedom and communism. Communism progress is freedom. Oh Lord. Science and industry serve communism. Yeah. I see why people use the term communism a lot. Damn, they got these flags, bro. Yeah, man. It's some wild shit. Let me see something real quick. These whores and Playboy. There's a lot of whores on Playboy. A lot of whores. A lot of whores and Playboy. Everybody likes them so much. Everybody likes whores. I love my whores. They show their little knockers and shit. They look basic. I mean, you niggas was nut in your pants. But that China doll they have in this game, I can't show y'all, but man, that's what you niggas be overseas. Y'all want a China doll. Y'all niggas want a China doll from Playboy back in the day. Y'all want an old bitch. Man, you niggas is wild, bro. Like I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. This is how y'all get down. Y'all get on these panels. I listened to y'all 2 years on that bullshit. Them niggas want China doll. They want the China doll types. These lost bros want China doll. And it's just like I said, man, you niggas ain't gonna do shit about nothing. But that's just the thing about what I see right now. And George, keep doing your work, man. Hey, whoever's doing the work, y'all keep doing your thing. Because I'm right there with you from the distance and right next to the crowd. But you got people that just don't like. That's just how it is, man. Like we see this coming, we see the bullshit coming, and I know people are gonna come through and act crazy. But that's how they get down. And everybody's trying to go to this underground shit. But it is what it is, man. Like, people gonna do what they do. They get tired of you after a while. And that's just, we gotta get in that motion. Oh wow. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna still keep talking because you niggas be on some emotional shit. Thirsty Thrills is what it is, and then you got humanism. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. We're gonna talk about the governor center race. This coming up Tuesday on the 8th. Y'all be wary of that. And Thirsty Thrills 39th edition. No screenshots. It is what it is. And the last one, Thursday Thrills 40, we're gonna show a few screenshots. We ain't gonna show a lot. They're gonna be some big ones, but they're not gonna be a whole lot. We're gonna get into that week. This coming up week, I don't really care about the show. I'm not gonna pay attention Monday's show, and that's just about it. And after that, I'm done with her and speak on different things on Thursday and stick with the current events and what's going on and show you some things like that. But again, what did I know? Right? I know people are coming through and just asking, saying things that they need to say. But today's the 6th, and it's a new beginning, and it keeps coming. It keeps coming. What matters, but he was saying something about the Hebrew Israelite thing. I don't use that term. I call myself a Yashroelite. Zion's chosen, and I don't use the H and I. I don't do that because when you say that, they sound like Christians to me. I call them Hebrew Christians. They don't subscribe to what we subscribe. We subscribe to Torah over here. Shouts out to Elder Young One. We subscribe to Torah over here. Yeah, I use the term Yashroelite. I know the English they use the word Israelite. Yeah, we use the term Israelite, but I don't use it a lot. I use Yah's name. I use the actual Zion, the chosen name of the Most High's children. So we preach Zion over here. We don't preach the word Israel, Israel or Yasharal. Like shouts out to Elder Young One breaking it down. That's what we are, Yasharalites, which y'all would call Israelites or whatever, the true chosen of Zion. See, we understand what Esau is playing. He can have the I word. We have the actual word, tetragrammaton, the actual Torah, the knowledge of Yahuwah, the power of the Most High, the Heavenly Father, and the graces of the Blessed King, Yah righteousness arm. We ain't gonna get into that. We're gonna leave that alone. Y'all ain't ready for that shit. Y'all ain't ready for that shit because that's the knowledge I'll be spewing like I did years ago, but I'm good. They're doing the work for me. Thanks to the individuals doing the work for me, they make it a lot easier. So you're seeing things now, and then we're gonna get in motion. So let's see what's happening here. So get my little thing in check. Let's see something real quick. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get in things in motion and we're gonna keep it pushing. But like I said, they don't want to fight because they get caught up in the materialistic things and they get caught up on the wrong shit. And that's basically what I'm saying is y'all gotta keep going what's going on, but I don't see what's going on the scores right now. See some in the NFL. You know, the NBA is looking pretty interesting. Oh, the Dolphins, 35-32. Interesting game. Good game by Chicago Bears. The Lionhearts is whooping the Packers' ass. The Jets are flying. Acting crazy. Look at the Patriots. Whooping Colts ass. That ain't no game. Bengals 42-7. That ain't no game. They beat the brakes off the Panthers. The Commandees, known as the Deadskins, the Commandees get sold by Dan Snyder. They should be happy about that. So, you know. So it's pretty much shit. But you know, y'all get caught up on that dumb shit all y'all want to. But me, I'm not gonna get caught up on this shit. It's just like the same shit I've been saying for years and years. Those people ain't gonna stop. It's never enough with them. Never enough with them. That's how the power is gonna be right in motion. So with that, I'm gonna step away for like 2 minutes. I'll be right back and I'll catch y'all. All right. I'm gonna step away real quick. I'll be back in 2 minutes. All right. I'm back. I'm back. Woo. I'm back. Oh shit. What done happened? What done happened? Okay. Okay. Woo. I ain't know what was going on for a minute. I was like, oh, yeah, I had to turn it all the way up. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. because I didn't know what was going on. So my game was getting fucked up. I had to turn it all the way up. I said, "Oh shit!" Got the switches on. But yeah, I'm back. Let's see what's going on. But the Dolls acting up. Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Lakers reaction. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see something real quick in the background. Let's see something real quick. Let me go on mute. But yeah, you got to get on mute. So watch this over here. Yeah, you talking about the Lakers and the Cavaliers, LeBron's team. The Lake Sexuals. Lakers is not doing too good, guys. I don't know what the hell is going on. The Lake Sexuals is not doing good. Let's see what the NBA is talking about. Lakers is just about to start, huh? They just about to start. They starting late. They just about to start. Clippers at 10. Great, good game. Wizards and Grizzlies. My Bulls versus the Raptors. The Raptors, that's a classic, epic rivalry. Yesterday, the Celtics beat the Knicks, even though the Celtics trash. Fuck the Celtics. I don't care about them. They ain't winning a championship. They said they're going to the championship. No, they're not. No, with E.B. Doken. No, they're not. No, they're through. Milwaukee's 9-0. Boston 6-3. They're through. Milwaukee's gonna win the championship. I'm picking Milwaukee. Cleveland's doing good. Cleveland's a good team. They're gonna beat the Lake Sexuals, man. I picked Cleveland in that game. I picked Cleveland. I picked Cleveland Blavaliers. Let me stop talking my bullshit. The Knicks is doing mediocrely, but if the owner leaves or something happened to him, their stock is gonna go up. I'm telling you right now. What the Nets looking like? Nets are in 10th place. They're done. The Pistonians. Let's see what the West is talking about. Yeah, Phoenix got it. Jazz got it. Lake Sexuals is 2-6. Another blown year. Kings. My Kings is doing so hot. Warriors ain't doing so good. They're defending champs. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Warriors might be out of it. It's a strange year. You got the Trailblazers, Jailblazers. You got the Grizzlies. It's still early. And then you got the Clippers being struggling. The Pelicans. I like to make fun of their name. The Pelicans. They trying to bail people out in New Orleans. NOLA. Fix your goddamn team and change it. Y'all ain't doing shit. We're the Pelicans. We're the Pelicans. And shit doo doo all day on the block of New Orleans. NOLA. NOLA. Niggas acting crazy, but that's the whole thing. Oh, my Spurs is 5-5. Oh, they okay. They in ninth place. They got to do better. I love my Spurs. Come on now. The Wolves tied with the T Wolves. Yeah. The bottom team is the Rockets. The Rockets is through. Bottom team is the Magic. Orlando Magic. It's pretty much it. But you got the Charlotte Hornets. The Sixers are losing. Oh my God. They're on a losing streak. The Sixers. The 76ers. Get out of here. Let's talk about the NFL. The NFL is so great. You know what I mean? Falcons is tied with the Chargers. Unbelievable. Unbelievable game. But you get caught up. Let me see something real quick. But yeah, people get caught up in the game. They just be like, "Hey, that's it." But the lake sexuals is being whatever. But I got my little other trusty mic. But wait for it. I ain't turned the game up just yet. But yeah, yeah. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm on my other one. Okay, get some range up in this bitch. But it's like pretty much it. Most people they get caught up in just like saying, what's going on here, right? But you gotta understand, most people they just gonna be on their bullshit, regardless of what's going on and whatever, whatnot. But you gotta understand, people are gonna be like where they are all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not really focused on that. You know, and that's how I'm gonna look at it. But then you got people get caught up what's going on in the regular season and all that stuff. It's the regular season, still early. You got people still get caught up on that shit all the time. But it's like people just get numb to it to the point that they don't really care. So yeah, it's always something. Yeah. Damn, I need some new shoes bad. Need some new boots. Might have to get some new boots. These I done worn out. Ain't got enough spots. Yeah. Got a lot of mess. Some shoes I just need to throw away. But that's the name of the game. So you get caught up on certain things. But yeah, got my other shit going. But but shouts out to everybody. Appreciate Tampa in here as always. But yeah, I'm just looking at the game. Lakers scored 2 points. I'm watching the game too. Someone's doing a little thing, but it is what it is. People get caught up and then the game just gets sold up and whatever. But frankly, I just don't really care for much, for certain people talking about it and they just get caught up on win and all this other stuff. Right. But you see this stuff all the time. You be like, okay, this shit is wow. And they do certain things. And then people get caught up on the wrong shit. But just everybody's talking about like the hip hop this and that. Man, it's a deaf culture, man. I'm in the battle rap. I mean, mostly in battle rap, I just say, Moot talking all crazy. He said, things is changing, people ain't rhyming. He said they write their stuff and they rehearse. It is kind of sick, but I kind of blame them niggas for that. They allow that shit. Yeah, they try to say Jay Prince argued with Quavo. Well, they killed the guy that did it. So they try to say Jay Prince was all. Jay Prince ain't shit. He's a fucking snitch like everybody else. And shouts out to George Mason. I mean, not George Mason, but George Macon for breaking that down. Yeah, he told on somebody. That's why he's so called tough. Yeah, I hit the wrong thing. Yeah. Cleveland's got 2, Lakers got 9. That's because LaBiscuit is scoring. Yeah, this shit is wild. Have to be careful. My thumbs get all happy. We get the happy feet, and then there it is. Crazy scene at Royals homecoming in event Irving Plaza, New York City. Everybody standing out there. They try to get some new nails. They try to get in that that pussy. She try to say, "Oh, what's that nigga talking about?" He said, "The big hypocrite." Police simulator. How you get fired? Spicy Cajun lost Alfredo cooking in the woods. She's not all that black, hell. She's Cuban. They said, "What is your kid?" The Absalom said, "What is your kid?" She's Cuban. She's Latino. She ain't mixed. She's Latino. She's got the ass like them, the face, the lips, and the chin, and they forehead. Their forehead's kind of a little large. They look similar to black women, but they're not. You gotta you gotta look at that. It's what it is. That's just how they get down. But it is what it is. I know people just don't care for me on this stream, but it's just one of those moments. But Sunday Madness is like, I had my success on here. It's been a great run from last year, probably this year, because I'm gonna end it this year as well. I don't know when um we're gonna have another Sunday like this, but it's usually those times that we have. So us 4-10 right now. Lakers got 10, Cleveland's got 4. Still a good game because they 7-1. The Lakers are a losing team, so they have an advantage to beat them. Let's see some real quick. November has 30 days. Let's just keep it real. They got 30 days. It's very short. Native American Heritage, I think it's on 25th. So Thanksgiving's on the 24th. Yeah. Christmas is Sunday. Christmas is Sunday. Okay. The next Sunday, my last Sunday Madness will be this Christmas. And that's it. After that, you're not gonna see me do content for a while next month of next year. And I'll tell you why I'm doing that. Because you'll see me drop pre-records somewhere around. They're gonna be scheduled mid-January, but it's not all of January of the beginning. I'm not gonna post any content. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I'm just gonna keep it a being with y'all. Just keep it that way, and then I'll come back in February because I might post something on the tail end. So it's like pretty much you're gonna see less and less of me in that month. So all that month I'm gonna be gone. February I'm gonna do what I did last year and come, and that's it. And then March I'll come in and just do what I do. Treat March what it is, but then May it's another special. But this time my birthday's on a Tuesday, which is great. It's on a Tuesday. See what next year's gonna be like. My birthday's on a Thursday next year. Ah, okay. On the election day, election year this coming, it's gonna be on a Thursday. Interesting. My birthday was on Mondays and Sundays for the last couple of years, but then it's gonna fall down on a Thursday. I like that. Then it was on a Tuesday or whatever, but then it's gonna fall right on a Thursday in 2 years. That's the next time I'll have that. But that's gonna be very interesting. Interesting year. But that's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. You know, people get caught up on the other shit, and then there you are. Expect much from people, and then there it is. But you know, the world's changing. You know, people just gonna get caught up on a lot of things. You know, that's how I look at it, and there you are. But when you see what's going on, and you know, people rising up and they're supporting Ye and Kyrie, this thing is gonna be edible, man. We're gonna be here, and I got full support on certain individuals doing their thing, and we see it's coming. I know niggas don't like my ass talking about this other shit. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them on my shit now because it's gonna take a minute because they ain't gonna listen to me later. I've been saying this shit years before these niggas spoke out against the system. And I used to talk like this for years, and like I said, I wasn't doing shit, nigga. I was doing this shit before y'all niggas, man. You niggas is nobody to me. I just don't have no support no more because niggas want to act like hoes. It's hard to live stream and then actually try to do content. I ain't got time for the bullshit. I'm not gonna support nobody's channel if they on some bullshit. And y'all heard it here first. Cause I'll do vlog streams next year. That's all I'm gonna start doing. I'm not gonna do them. I'll probably do them this coming up month. I gotta see because this year is a wash for me. I gotta get my mind right for where it's gonna happen. Cause you know I won't take these certain series seriously, and I'm gonna do them. But you got people out here on some bullshit. But that's the whole thing about me. Because next year it's gonna be some changes. It's gonna be some big changes and in my content and whatever. And the Thursday shows I'm gonna keep them pushing. And that's gonna be like you'll see that each month. And it's there, you know, it's gonna come where it's gonna come. Because I always gonna stream on Thursday. I'm gonna do something with that. And I'll wrap up Thursday Thrills probably somewhere like next year. Because I'll get to a tail point in the spring, gonna do something different. And then Thursdays is gonna be a totally different ball game. Because I want to look at my content for what it is right now. Because Sunday streams, I'm going to end it around Christmas because I feel like I already did enough on Sunday Madness. I already did the nighttime Sunday chills. I already did that. Y'all can watch all the streams y'all want. But for me, at this point, I don't really care because I can drop pre-records on those days. And the days I don't stream, like normally I'll stream on those days, but Friday is not really a good day to stream. You know, I just don't really care for it like that. We'll have to make some adjustments on Friday because Friday I used to, you know, I don't know about Friday Special Madness. I may do that at night or whatever. You know, it's gonna be a light stream, but it ain't gonna be as heavy. You know what I mean? It's gonna probably be the lightest stream you'll probably ever see. It's gonna be like a 2 hour because they ain't gonna go over. You know what I'm saying? Like if I want to bring it back, but I don't know if I want to bring that back. That's a whole different beast. I'm gonna leave that alone. That was like a StreamYard thing. But that's how I look at it, you know. But people just get caught up on the crazy shit. And I agree with George Macon was saying they love drama so much. Well, he has to understand they're socially programmed. And the reason why they love drama, they're socially programmed. You can't have a revolution when people are sidetracked by bullshit all day. That's what they're gonna do. Damn, the Lake Sexuals is serious. They got 21 and Cleveland's got 9. That's Russell Westbrook. I already gave him his nickname, the Hustle Man himself, hustling hard for those dribbles. But you got people just will be on that shit. You gotta understand when you're in this walk of knowledge and shit like that, people are gonna go come against you. They're not gonna like you from the start. That's just what it is. People are gonna be on their bullshit. That's how they get down, and they don't give a fuck. Not with the things they're saying. But like for me, I've been doing this for a long time, so it's like I don't really care for YouTube like that because I can leave the shit and don't care. And I figured it out how to do it. And lots of you can't give views that way. Yeah, you can. It's called evergreen content, and you got to start somewhere like that. When you have evergreen content, it's paramount to what you're doing. You cannot run from it, and you cannot hide from it because a lot of people they're gonna get caught up on some other shit, and they love drama, and they love drama. So drama, a lot of people say it sells. Yeah, it sells, but it's bullshit. You don't have to do that. And I agree with George Megan because guys like us get somewhat, I ain't gonna say canceled, but ignored. It's because what we're saying, we're actually going against their agenda, but we're not participating in the deaf culture shit. You get a lot of buzz and algorithm time. And I say, fuck the algorithm. You don't need it because that's not going to save you if you're not really doing content like that. I'm just so tired of people saying, say the algorithm is important. No, it's not. That's just there to control you from the distance. And the decadent shit that's going on, you got people just buying into bullshit what they want to hear. They're already dead. They're just wasting the space and time. I'm just looking for the opportunity they spew some more bullshit of what they're gonna get done with. You know what I'm saying? Like you get tired of that after a while. That shit's played out and dead. You gotta understand something. This is how the world is. People get caught up on the other shit, and that's just how they're gonna spew. And that's just how people are gonna get caught up on it all the time. So again, this stuff matters to certain people. And when I talk about the other content, like on Wednesday, I'm gonna start doing it. Especially people gonna read my shit off, and then I'm just gonna do like a kind of like a premiere because this thing got a pre-recorded. This little software. I'll do my recording, talk for like at least an hour, then read and get in touch with certain things, and then I'll start recording because I don't mind being recorded when I'm talking to people and things like that. But see, live streams, they are good sometimes. Sometimes they can be a hassle. And I've done the panel thing and like it's cool, but 9 out of 10, everybody's not on the same page with you. So I learned to keep to myself unless if someone's new to it, I help them out and assist them and do whatever. I use different softwares. So the other software was good, but it costs so much and I'm not gonna try to lose my money over that shit. It's not worth it. If I had extra money, I would definitely use that more often, but I wouldn't care because I get numbers doing that. Because if you have StreamYard, they look at you like, man, you doing something. See, with restreams, you don't get much because people don't mess with it. It's not bad. No, they listen. They just keep forgetting there's a lot of improvements over here. Over there, what y'all like is the bullshit. And that's how you got to look at it. But you get people caught up on the wrong shit, man. But that's how they get lost. When they're socially engineered and programmed, they can't change who they are. And I tried to stop doing that for years and years ago. And I said, man, I'm done changing these fools, bro. And you got to get to that point. It's like a breaking point that I realize you only see half of your people. And I think George is understanding, everybody else is understanding. It's going to get to a point. What are you doing? And that's just how people get down. Like then VA was tripping about he hate being black, which is sounds of defeat. But I get what he's saying, in so many words. He's saying that what do you say about being black and then he ain't got no help or no interest? Well, when you're by yourself, when you're the bad guy and you call yourself village arsonist, it's obvious, man. It's obvious who you are. And people gonna look at you a certain way and they're gonna prejudge you all the time based off your antics and based you on the panels. And you chose that name for a reason. That's usually what it is. So you get caught up on other things and people get caught up on madness a lot. So when you look at things like that, you don't worry about other people around you. And that's the thing about me, because I try to stick to myself. And I told y'all about that street shit. I don't talk about it. Thank God for George Mason for saying that. Like, you got all these dudes. I've been saying it for years and years. I said it like last year. Yeah, those type of people run this fucking thing. Someone tried to disagree with me in the chat room like a fucking idiot, like a zombie that he was. Lord behold, it was him. But, we cool now. But that shit is stupid. But you got to understand that's how people get down. But, and this ain't gonna go over because a lot of people gonna. I'm gonna surprise y'all this Tuesday because y'all gonna be stoked what I got for y'all. You're gonna see some new things, and I got some new background and graphics for y'all Tuesday. I'm gonna change up a little bit. I'm gonna use something for Wednesday. Now Wednesday probably be the same. I don't know if Wednesday will be a thing, but if it is, Thursday Thrills is what it is. But let me see something real quick. Let me see something in the Avi land. Let's see. Oh, okay, I got a microphone. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that's the stuff that we got to look at and expect people to change and whatnot. So, yeah, it's like an hour, 2 hours in the books. In so many words, just people coming in and be like, don't expect anything. It's 4 something right now. Around 5, it's gonna be a little daylight and then it's gonna get dark at 6. And changing times, but it is what it is. But oh man, Cleveland 22, Lake Sexuals 32. Oh wow. Man, this is wild. They trying to get a W off this shit. But it is what it is. Let me see something real quick. But yeah, but that's all I got this week, and I come to y'all and do things like that. But appreciate the likes and appreciate people coming through. And this stuff is like it's meaningful. But yeah, I'm gonna cut back on certain things, especially live streaming, because I won't pick one. I won't still live stream. I'm just not gonna live stream a lot, like every other week. So I'm just gonna look at that what it is. I schedule my shits, and that's it. Because you're gonna see me do less and less all the time. But you got people just get caught up on other shit, and that's it. But yeah, man, he's saying what he's been saying for years, and I've been saying it for years myself. And even in person when I was in the workplace and talking like this all the time. But I always talk it during the break room and just give them a little science, and I just drop it on them. Yeah, I'm gonna step away real quick. I'll be right back because I know this might be tripping. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I had to step away for a little bit. But yeah, because it's almost the 2 hour mark will be here real soon before you know it. But yeah, it's a lot of changes what I'm gonna do on my content next year because I'm gonna talk about some different things and what we're gonna see something politically, and especially the coming up 2024. It's gonna be a wild year. Next year is gonna be wild too because it's gonna be some changes, and I'm gonna be raw still on certain content, but I'm not gonna show a whole lot of screenshots. I'm just gonna speak my mind and just speak on it and show a little screenshot of there and there. Just I'm gonna do it over here because this channel's gonna be this. It's not the only thing difference is I'm gonna add some new flavor to it and name topics that's gonna matter, and then people want to come through if they want to hit the link. That's fine, but there's gonna be some adjustments. Oh yeah, there's gonna be some adjustments. But this one I can use as a pre-recorder or things like that, so I'm not really tripping off of it right now. But yeah, but if I had that other software, I could use that for certain things. I don't have to use live streams and hours on that. I used to do that shit. I don't do that no more. Because if I did, I would have focused on that. But the pre-records, you already know what's coming. You already know what's coming. So that's a thing. Just keep that in mind. That's a thing. That's a thing. But you gotta understand that's how people get down and that's how they roll. Turn a little light on in here. But yeah, that's how I look at everything else in here and stuff like that. I'll take the other mic away. Sound a little boxy on that one. I ain't shutting nothing off. Got them plugged in the same time, but when I get my talking in and that's it, I'm handheld it on this one. But anybody can come up, y'all want to talk something different, that's cool. But but I don't care about that pearly shit. If y'all care about that, I don't give a fuck about that bitch. I told y'all about her. She's gonna bitch slap you niggas. She was one of the things. This is where people get caught up in this prophetic prophecy tropes, the PPTs. I said this last year. One nigga was known for that. Nobody's not with that shit. That's what you niggas be on, and y'all get so stupid, and then y'all do content. It's like a week, and like, man, who gives a fuck about that? You niggas do the same shit no one cares about, and everybody's gonna be on it before you, and then laugh at your punk asses. You get tired of this shit after a while. That shit's dead, bro. When's the last time y'all gonna do shit to help y'all damn selves? But that's just how reality is. But one thing I for certain, I see things for what it is, and you see what's going on right now. Now to take off the so-called situation, they try to say, "Oh, it was mobs." I'm like, fuck out of here. Houston is washed, man. Like, shouts out to George making once again. He said they were all snitches out there, which is true. Like in most cities, you have them. You have them here in Atlanta, but I don't live in Atlanta no more because you always had them, even before I moved here, and it was a problem. But the problem is people get caught up and they validate them. That's why, and then this is why law enforcement use them as their shield. I said they don't care what it's. No, he's an asset. He's protected. He's like rubles and gold. You mess with him, you mess with them. They're gonna come at you full force. What do you think they're supposed to do? But that's how I look at it. But I'm enjoying this shit. This election, and we gotta see this Tuesday because I can't wait to show y'all some things about that election. And it's a little close in the Senate race. They said it would be a runoff. They got to get 50% to win. It's gonna be a runoff. Everybody wants Herschel to win, but Herschel ain't winning shit because he's a abuser. They don't want that. These hoes ain't gonna allow that. No. Now the Stacey Abrams and the governor race, that's gonna be interesting because that's gonna be this, coming Tuesday. Because the last early voting was last Friday. Now you better vote on the 8th and show up. It's gonna be a big turnout. And because everybody held back, yeah, everybody early voted, but it's gonna be a turnout on the 8th because people still gonna wait for the last minute. There's a chunk of another crowd is gonna vote who they're gonna vote for, and I believe it's gonna be women. You know what I'm saying? But that it is what's gonna be. But like I said, this year and the next year after, it's just gonna be some changes. I ain't gonna be on this bitch that long. Tell you about on the in 2024. I'm just not gonna stream as often, but you're gonna see me a lot, and then you're gonna see me outside as much. But I have to speak my mind. But it is what it is. I still gonna have the stuff here. I lay out the pre-records, and I just move on, and that's it. You know, because I don't do that panel shit no more. Like that shit is dead. Because people are so fucking sensitive now, and there's real topics and things like that. I'm not gonna just come through and just argue and yell at people. I ain't got time for that. Because I know y'all on that bullshit, and that's just what it is. I know everybody's in their little circles and shit. I mean, it's pathetic. You know, I don't do that no more either because I had a chance to do that, but I don't do that no more. I had a chance to do that, and then they want to do some other shit. Like, I ain't got time for that. I want some other shit, you know, because when niggas do that shit, I had to cut y'all off, man. Like, it is what it is. I had to let motherfuckers starve out here. But you gotta be evil towards certain people, man, because that's what's gonna get you forward. This other shit they be on some bullshit. And that's just basically what I'm saying. Like, stop fucking around with us. And that's how I see it. But you gotta understand, people are gonna get caught up on the bullshit all the time. That's just their MO. And you gotta expect that. You expect that from people, you know. And then you gotta be mindful of what you're doing. So when people get caught up on some shit, they expect us to do different things and act crazy. But in reality, you see people get upset all the other things. You know, I see the slug getting dragged, they would say, you know, aka bomb chair. I call it the slug. She's the sluggish bitch and showing her jewels off, man. She done fell off, man. They body slamming that bitch. And like pow. She getting drugged to she getting tossed and turned on that bitch. Slug getting body slammed. She getting bitch slapped left and right. And then she's getting fucked up, man. It's just what it is, man. Like, let's call how we see it. The bitch is getting destroyed. And then I heard Tommy got knocked off again on YouTube by a certain individual. You know, I ain't gonna go in. He's a little bitch too. Like, come on, man. All these nut riders for they master. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas is fake, bro. And I've been saying it for a long time. I know niggas don't like my ass, and that's just perfectly fine. Like I give a fuck. And I still don't give a fuck. And all you niggas shit either. Y'all can go fuck yourselves. But it is what it is. Like I see this shit all the time, and it's not gonna stop me from doing what I'm doing. I know niggas don't like me, period. But that's how I get down. Like, you know, y'all can't expect much out of me anyway. So let's see something real quick. Cause I really try to get the gist of what's going on here. Cause I know niggas just be on some bullshit. Yeah, cause I know niggas be like, okay, this nigga tripping. And they try to say the nigga's crazy. No, I'm just speaking my mind. Like, you gotta understand, a lot of people just ain't gonna like you. And I learned to deal with that. And I learned to accept that when I started live streaming. I knew the hate was coming. But it starts out, they try to say you still gonna get, no, you're not. It gets a lot harder and harder, and people still gonna hate on you regardless. They don't give a fuck who you is. My nigga, this shit is forever. Damn, I can't even get a picture of it. Shit. Yeah. But people just gonna get caught up on their bullshit. So it's pretty much the same. But that's what you get for people, But this week, that's what I'm gonna talk about Tuesday in the election, because football season here. I know niggas ain't gonna get tired of you after a while, so let's see what's going on in football. The Commanders got their ass kicked by the Vikings. Same score as the Falcons. Oh my god, they both trash. Ooh Lord. Raiders lost to the Jaguars. Jaguars. Seahawks is playing. Rio. Dolphins. Shouts out to Mace's team. Beat the Bears. The Bengals beat the Panthers. Oh my god, they superior to the Panthers. Oh my god. So Tom Brady and the LA Rams is going at it. The big game is Titans and the Chiefs. That should be a good one. That should be a good one. What the Chiefs got? The Chiefs 5-2. Tennessee is what 5-2. This is a good game. Both of them 5-2. Tennessee may win that one. I don't know. They probably be in Arrowhead. They're the leading of the NFC South. The Colts is what it is. Jaguars. The Browns. I mean, the Bengals is 4-4. The Browns is 3-5. Baltimore's 5-3. Baltimore's doing good. They're okay. The Bills are 6-1. They're the best in AFC. Still early. The NFC, you already know the Eagles is 8-0. Cowboys 6-2. Giants 6-2. All the three best teams are in the NFC East, and the Commanders are just garbage like they always been. The West is trash. Rams is garbage. Seahawks 5-3. Vikings 6-1. Vikings is still the second best team in the NFC North. Now the NFC North's got some problems. The Vikings, wherever they do good, Green Bay always struggles, just like the Bears and the Lions, of course. NFC South, Atlanta's got the lead of the South. If they win a couple of games, they can beat the Buccaneers. Yeah, it's over for the NFC South. So NFC East is taking the whole conference. So it's pretty much what we're seeing and concurring right now. So, and that's just how I'm gonna look at it. And sort of be, some people ain't gonna come through, but that's okay. Cause I'm gonna end it the next hour. I'll talk to y'all for 2 minutes and I'm just gonna be like, whatever, whatnot. I'm gonna see something real quick. Yeah, because I'm gonna end it real soon, in 2 minutes, 2 hours and 2 minutes, and something like that. And then yeah, the Lakers they got the lead. It's 40 and 36 with Cleveland. So it's pretty much like you see this all the time, and then you expect much from people, and then they get caught up on the same shit. So it's gonna be a tonality switch. Y'all better bear with me. 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 All right. Yeah. So as what I'm saying, as you could tell, most people get caught up on the other shit and whatnot. I'm gonna end it off with this mic, of course. I had to talk to you in the announcement. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Let me let me quit with the bullshit. But it's like I said, most people they just gonna get caught up on the same old shit all the time, and then expect people to just like anybody, right? I don't understand why people get caught up on the bullshit, as you can tell, and then most people just get caught up on anything they've noticed. But you gotta understand something. Most people, they're just gonna be love drama, and that's just like their addiction. They just like it's like they're on drugs or some shit, and it's just obvious. And they expect people to like some of this bullshit, and we don't. Like and then you got people like us talk against the system, and like I've always been. I've been anti-system for years, and ever since then, even the Christian years, it wasn't filled for me, but I was anti-system. Christianity was just a smokescreen of hiding my true feelings, what I'm capable of. I left that shit like 2 years ago. That shit got boring to me. Christianity. I knew the scriptures there. I knew everything by heart. I knew and lived by what I said in principle. But I left that shit 2 years ago, and after that, I got reformed as a Yashroite of Zion, and started living my life. I met certain people. They have certain beliefs. That's just how it is. Yeah, my dog's tripping in the background. I hope it don't leak through the mic. It is what it is. So, but what you have isn't so many much. I don't expect people to not like me or anything, but and that's a good thing, because I think next year's gonna be good for me because I've found a way to pre-record. And if I start doing it, I'm gonna start doing it more because a lot of people try to say, "Yeah, you can't go back to pre-record." Well, pre-record is good too. Live stream is a hassle, man, because people like to talk about this bullshit and drama. They're just trying to get views. Nobody cares. I don't care. It's not YouTube. Like if y'all participate in that, salute to y'all. But I ain't got time for that because you got niggas be on some bullshit, but ain't really about shit. You know what I'm saying? I take things for what it is. I can talk about real issues. I don't get no support. When anybody say, "Oh, why don't you talk about this?" Y'all niggas ain't gonna support. And shouts out to George Maker for saying it. Yeah, that's why I stopped talking about the shit I've been talking about years ago. Because you got bitch ass niggas that's gonna co-sign this drama shit. And I get it. You socially engineered and programmed to the point that you can't think for your goddamn selves. And it's sad, man. It's fucking sad. And that's how pathetic this is, man. Y'all gotta understand, most of these niggas lost their goddamn minds and they think we on some bullshit when we say it, and we're really not. We're just telling it like it is. Most of you niggas just ain't about that shit. Y'all just fake. We know. I know. It is what it is. Y'all get caught up on the wrong shit. Then you get caught up so much. And that's how I look at it in a nutshell. Once you get caught up with it, but that's how I look at it right now. So let's see what's going on here. What's a close game? Cleveland 41, Lakers 46. Yeah, LeBron's gonna blow this lead. Lions get right versus the Packers. And the Packers are trash. If you catch my drift, they're fucking trash. On this day, Queen was born. Like, yeah, birthday Queen. She a freak. I like her. Go on, do your thing, girl. Says she don't take them niggas. She don't do niggas. Absalom, she do niggas. That bitch is a whore, man. Shouts out to you with that little picture. He had like a little community tab. I saw one of the well-known models No, she do niggas. Don't you capping on that one? No, she do niggas. She's thirsty too, but she's a vegan, so Yeah, yeah, I know. Can't escape it. It's all on the internet. And everybody done seen it. Nobody's impressed, and I just that was years ago when I was a lot younger, so I could tell you some things about that bitch. See, I scout. That's what I do on Twitter and Instagram. I scout. And then I see them come over to YouTube, talk they bullshit, and they try to con these young men. Don't fall for it, man. So I'm well aware. I'm well aware of what's going on the internet. Like that's what this current events is about. So I talk about everything. I don't just reveal myself all the time. Like it's no need. I don't document what I be doing. No, I don't do that. I treat this shit like what it is because niggas love to document on bullshit and know when to shut the fuck up and stop. I gotta stop that shit, man. Like y'all gotta stop documenting shit, and then you wonder why y'all get popped all the time. That's why I get pop. Wow. Oh, that's you niggas getting shot. Pow. Y'all get fucked up all the time. But that's the thing. Y'all get fucked up all the time. Expect people to pick up your brains afterwards, but you know how it is. So, we're gonna go for like 2 minutes and I'm gonna cut it. See something real quick, because y'all niggas is wild, bro. I ain't even tripping off this shit. I'll unhook this stuff later. Yeah, get this shit going and all this other shit. I ain't gonna expect too much. Put everything up because you know what I'm saying. I'll clean the kitchen when I get done because y'all niggas be on some bullshit. But it is what it is. Like I think people just understand where we at. So let's see what the game is going to do. The Buccaneers and the Rams is playing right now. Oh man, this ought to be a game. Oh, Kyler Murray scoring. Okay, I say the Cardinals will win that game because they're at home. I'm not big on the Chiefs or the Titans. The Kansas City Chiefs should beat the Titans, but Titans are tough out. They're tough out. They ain't got Tyreek Hill, so they're good. They got what's his name? The other brother, Kelsey, not the center Kelsey from the Eagles, but Kelsey, the tight end. Yeah. So tomorrow night is the Ravens and the Saints. That had to be a good game. That'd be a good game because week 10 is like Thursday coming up. This week is the Falcons and the Panthers, a rivalry game. It's a shit game. When is the Broncos and the Titans will be a good one on the 13th. So who we playing? Oh, we play the Commanders. We play the Commanders on the 14th on a Monday. Okay. Of next Monday. Okay, we play the Commanders. Oh, that'd be a game. Yeah, we're gonna destroy the Commanders. That ain't no game. Last time we beat them, we did them dirty. Yeah, it's all coming back to us. They said they 9-0. Well, Eagles is a great team, bro. They're great right now. So let's take this off the screen so we and allow action. It's a nice action. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we went over 3 minutes. Shouts out to everybody. This is an interesting stream, but normally I cut it because I usually go a little longer because it's a little different on Sunday Madness. I didn't say what I need to say. Y'all can watch the previous streams I've done last year and this year because this year's been a wash because everybody's been outside because the pandemic is over and everybody's trying to say this is coming back to normal. So with that, I'll talk to y'all next time. And yes, I'll be doing the independent thinking series. It's coming up Tuesday. And also it'll be 2:30 as usual. And then the rest of the standard time will be like 8:15 Eastern. I'll do the humanism. We're gonna go into that. And we're also gonna go in to Thursday Thrills, talk about a little bit things, a summary, what's going on with Ye and Kyrie, what they're really doing. We'll speak on that Thursday on the 8:15 Eastern time, of course, wherever y'all at, Eastern Standard Time. So not the daylight savings time method that we're using. So I'll be with y'all this week, and then next week it'll be the last of the screenshots of the other Thursday with the Pineapple Show. We're gonna break down why it's important to stay off that show and do it for your own, not for some thirsty bitches trying to get your attention. Okay. So with that, I'm gonna say peace and shalom, and I'm out.